rather 63/64. The outstanding 1/64, sources cite, may have been a token of Thoth's magic which restored Horus' eye. The Egyptians also believed it was not possible to attain perfection in anything, and the missing part of the fraction may have alluded to this concept. Modern use. The symbol is thought to be connected to the Eye of Providence on US $1 bills and possibly linked to Freemasonry. The Eye of Providence, Eye of Horus and similar symbols depicting an eye are regarded by conspiracy theorists as symbols of the Illuminati. The Thelemites, an occult group, refer to the start of the 20th century as the Age of Horus. In Theosophy and other esoteric studies, the Eye of Horus is connected with the pineal gland, which is believed to be the third eye. Modern scientific research regards the pineal gland as an old photoreceptor. In certain species it is linked to a parietal eye, also called a third eye. Philosophers, such as René Descartes, believed the pineal gland was the seat of the soul. The ancient Egyptians believed the Eye of Horus provided protection. Does it continue to protect the living and dead today, or does it with an eyebrow and is decorated with the markings of a falcon's eye? It is also sometimes referred to as the Eye of Ra, but the Eye of Ra, however, was viewed as a destructive force connected with the powerful heat of the sun. Conversely, the Eye of Horus was depicted frequently on amulets to offer protection to the living and dead, and also represented good health and power. The Eye of Horus myth. Horus was a sky god, according to ancient Egyptian mythology, depicted traditionally by a falcon. His eyes were said to be associated with the sun and moon alternately. One myth connected to Horus recounts the story of Set, Horus' uncle. Set allegedly murders Horus' father, Osiris. After his father's death, Horus and his mother, Isis, want to reanimate Osiris and undertake to put his dismembered body parts back together. In one version of the myth, Horus offers up one of his own eyes in order to resurrect his father. A further interpretation cites him losing his eye in a battle with Set. The myth maintains Horus' left eye was removed. The left eye was believed to be connected to the moon, as it could be seen being ripped out of the sky with the effect of the moon's waxing and waning. Thoth, an Egyptian deity, allegedly restores Horus' eye, resulting in his eye becoming known as Wadjet, meaning whole or healthy. The restoration of the eye also represented the change from chaos back to order, paralleling the Egyptian concept of perfect order or Ma'at. Eye of Ra. The Eye of Ra is viewed as another name for the Eye of Horus by some sources, but is also regarded by others as being separate and related only to Ra. The Eye of Ra purportedly has more destructive connotations. Sources reveal that Ra, the ruler of Egypt at the time, was beginning to grow old and weak. As a result, his people did not take him seriously and lawlessness set in. Ra decided to punish the people. He removed his daughter from the Urias, the royal serpent, and sent her to punish humanity. She orchestrated a massacre and eventually had to be recalled by Ra as he feared she would destroy all of mankind. Unfortunately, she was bent on destruction and did not concede to her father's wishes. In order to stop her causing more bloodshed, Ra tricked her into gorging on the blood of her victims. He concocted a mixture of beer and pomegranate juice, to tint the liquid the color of blood. She became intoxicated by the alcoholic mixture and passed out, thereby saving the remaining populace. Another notable difference between the two symbols is the color of the iris. The Eye of Ra is usually depicted with a red iris compared to the blue iris of the Eye of Horus. In mathematics, the Eye of Horus was also used as a system of measurement and divided into 6 sections, denoting the 6 pieces of Horus' shattered eye. Each of the 6 pieces represented a fraction as well as one of the senses. The ancient Egyptians used this method to create more complex fractions. Strangely, when all the fractions are added, they do not total 1, but rather 63/64. The outstanding 1/64,